They each had their own crown. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Mark, what does MVN stand for? That is my initials, Mark Vaughn. Do I need to pay to watch? No, you don't need to pay to watch streams. Like I said, it's always going to be free. It's always going to be free. You're going to have the option to purchase additional features such as no video ads and IRC access. Are you going to make a chart between free users and VIPs? I'm not sure what that means.
I don't think we would have a list of the people that are paying available to the public. I don't think.
Is it possible to have Hotmail allow notifications in the future? Yeah, Hotmail, aka Microsoft, blocked our live notification system, and I just haven't felt like calling them up and saying, "Hey, you guys blocked us again. Unblock us." That's a story for another time. Yahoo did the same thing.
Lovely. Yes, the casters will be able to control their
Core 2, yes.
Cameras. Absolutely, will have control of them.
Can we get rid of the useless banner at the top that just wastes space on screen?
Oh, which banner is that? The really cute dog that's resting in place of our lovely ads? There's an ad up there.
We have a video ingest server in the Netherlands and in Germany. We don't have any distribution servers there yet for video, but we will be expanding in 2015 to, I think, what was the specific location? It's somewhere in Asia, and then Singapore is one of them, I think, and then somewhere, I don't know. I forgot what
answer that.
what the sales guy told me. But anyway.
Yes. My question, in my opinion, it's kind of a security thing. People want to have a search option so they can find where people are at. And to me, it's like, if I want somebody to know what channel I'm in, I would tell them where I'm at. To me, I don't find that to be a valuable tool for the site, but what's your opinion on that? I know you're reading too, huh? I guess we should address the music cafe. I mean, we're pretty much using that for the broadcasters that are not attending to their channels. That's where they put their channels.
Mm-hmm.
But if we have folks that are engaging via their video to their chat, then they absolutely can be in the people tab. And that's not something we're changing anytime soon.
If you're just going to do like a cast that's nothing but music, like you don't get on camera, you don't speak on a microphone, you just play music, you're better off in the music cafe. We will be probably in the new year start, moving folks over to the proper categories more strictly than we have been. We've been casually putting people where they should go. Like if they end up in people category and they're not on camera, they're not on the microphone, then we'll sometimes, if we're notified of it, we'll just place them over in the right category. In the new year, we're probably going to get a little more strict with that because we want the people category to be about people interacting with you guys and all that fun stuff.
But we should also stress too, we do not want pre-produced content in the people tab.
Right, no pre-produced content in the people tab.
Because I know there's interaction there within the chat, but we still don't want it in the people tab. It's got its place.
They want to know who pays for the VIP if you want IRC access. If you want IRC access, it's a per user basis. Like the MVN, if the MVN wanted to access the chat on all of our sites through IRC, the MVN would have to get the VIP package. IM system is something that is getting an overhaul. The interface is getting an overhaul. It's actually going to be launched as its own product, probably quarter two 2015 at Vaughn.im. It's going to eventually become its own standalone service, and it's going to be a part of all of our websites. So
No, I'm not from Mississippi. I'm from California.
Just because you purchase a VIP package does not mean that you get to break the rules. You can still lose your account regardless if you purchase a VIP package or not. You still have to follow the rules. If we get on the mic, can we stay in people? If you're interacting with folks on the mic, with folks in chat, I don't see a problem with that for now. That might change down the road if it becomes a problem, like if the majority of people aren't on camera in the people tab, then we're going to have to step in and say, hey, we want folks on camera. That's what the people tab is about. Getting on camera, getting on the mic, simultaneously even.
But we're just talking about people that with the music. We're not talking about pre-produced content, which goes over
Here's a good
off.
example. This was actually controversial probably about a year and a half ago. Bubba Ganoush, he would have a black screen.
Oh man,
he would have a black screen, and we would get so many complaints saying that it's not right that he's able to be there and he's not even on camera. So we were getting just hammered from people, just blasted over that. And then we were like, you know what? He's on the microphone interacting with his chat. He deserves to be in the people tab. So that's a good example of what is allowed in the people tab.
Because he technically is using the video source to interact with his chat. So, yeah. And he's a very interactive.
Now, if he just did a black screen with just music and he was typing in the chat, we'd be like, you might be better off in the music cafe for that.
Maddie, because we don't have a block in place for the video for somebody that you ban from your room, we've banned them from accessing you through chat so that they can't type things to upset the cast.
Yeah, some folks misunderstand the purpose of being banned from chat. When you're banned from chat, you're banned from chat. You're not banned from the channels, as in video part. That's something we're kind of brainstorming on about back and forth about the best way to do it. I've been kind of going over in my head the best way to program something like that efficiently without impacting the servers that much.
But keep in mind, they can get another IP and another account, and they see you within seconds. So that's why we haven't jumped on that, because
Frank has brought up a question that I've seen asked many times in the last couple of weeks. What about disabling chat? I've always been against that, personally. I've disabling chat entirely.
Only for staff and techs.
No, I've
not for general use.
Yeah, we're talking about broadcasters being able to disable their chat entirely.
Then why are they social casting?
I'm just so against that, and I'm going to explain why. When you come on a site like this, and I know this is probably going to sound like I'm talking down to people, I'm sorry if it comes across that way, I'm not trying to sound that way, but when you come to a site like this, the goal, the purpose is to have fun and interact with other folks. If, this is a live streaming video site, but the core #1 feature is not the video, it's the chat. The chat is what makes the community, it makes the site. The video is just there as extra, so to speak. That's the way I've always looked at it. That's the way I believe in the live streaming platform. Chat is #1, video is #2. Disabling chat is like, you might as well not have a channel, in my opinion.
Now, Stephen wants to know what are we going to do about people being abused on the site? And
define abused.
I know what he means by it, and
I don't. Please explain it to me.
I think I know. Stephen, when adults go to a website such as this to interact with other adults, sometimes some of them are not going to get along. What you're asking is for us to micromanage your activities and micromanage the other activities, and that's just not going to happen, because adults have to make their own choices and have their own consequences. But we have given you tons of tools so that you can ignore these people when they're in the same chat with you by clicking on their name and selecting ignore. If you're a mod, and if the channel owner allows it, you've got the purge and the mutes and the bans, and then of course in your own channel you have all that. I just fail to understand why it's up to Mark and I to solve your inability to get along with somebody.
Right.
you are responsible for your ability or lack of ability